So guys, today back from a video on the channel today. I'm going to be doing the predicted team for the Watford versus Newcastle game. I'm recording this on the same day that we just got beat to Liverpool, and it is disappointing, but I've got a different team sheet. I've got some different players in, and a player to make his Premier League debut start. He made his debut versus Liverpool, but I think we should start him for the game versus Watford. Before I start, as you may know, if you watch the Liverpool one of these, the lighting is so much better. I've mentioned it in a couple of videos now. I've got a ring light and it's so much better. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, let's get talking about this team. So this is my predicted team for the game versus Watford. We've got in goal Martin Dubravka, right back Yedlin, left back Dummett, two centre backs Fabian Shaw and Fernandez, two centre mids Diarme, and as I mentioned in the intro, Sean Longstaff, Richie, Atsu, Perez, Rondon. So where do we start? Players that have came in from the Liverpool game. We've obviously got Fabian Shaw, that's a terrible circle. We've got Longstaff, we've got Perez, we've got Atsu, and we've got Rondon. So Hosselu and Mutu started for the game versus Liverpool, and we couldn't do that against the defence. We really couldn't. And we missed Fabian Shaw. I'm going to do a better circle there. We missed Fabian Shaw. We really did miss Fabian Shaw. It just proves if you sign players and they're good enough, you've got to keep them in the side. And we didn't. We had Shaw and Lascelles for the game versus Fulham, but they didn't really have a chance. Thought Lascelles was a lot better in that game. But for that game versus Liverpool, he was probably the worst player on the pitch with Kennedy. So for me, you've got to start Shaw and Fernandez out of Lascelles. When Lascelles came back from injury, he's had one decent game against Fulham, and that was it. Fernandez was a lot better, but obviously if your defence concedes 4 goals, it mustn't be that good. I know Liverpool's attack has Salah, Mane, Firmino, Shaqiri. We couldn't really do nothing, but in the centre midfield we've got Diarme and Longstaff. Things about Longstaff, I don't know the way he really plays, because the only times I've seen him play was against Liverpool. He played about last 10 minutes or so, 20, 15 minutes or something like that. And he played for the cup game against Nottingham Forest, yeah. And I really want him to start. He made his Premier League debut, and he's a great player. Look at Watford's young player. He scored against Cardiff. Gibbs White, he's a dead young player. He's doing really good for Wolves. We've got to give him a shot. There's no point playing Hayden because he doesn't want to be at the club. He's not wanted here. What's the point playing him? What is the point? So I would think Longstaff should play. I don't know if he's the type of player that can just ping a ball like that, or ping a ball like that. I'm not quite sure. All I know that he's an all-rounded centre midfielder. He'll work hard, he'll try his best, and if he can get the 3 points for his local side, he'll happily do that, because he is a Geordie lad, as we know. Mo Diarme now, he wasn't great versus Liverpool, but you've got to think it's Liverpool. He done well against Watford, but the full team done well against Watford last time we played them. Perez picked up his game, done well. I thought Rondon done well. The week before he scored 2 goals, brought a lot of confidence. I can't really remember much about Richie when he played against Watford, but left back for Watford will be Holebas, who's on great form recently. He'll give Richie a hard game, and right back is Firmino, so he'll give Atsu a really hard game. So we're just going to have to see what happens. We'll start off by talking a lot more about the defence without Lascelles. Out of the side, I think captain, I think you've got to give it to Martin Dubravka. I think you really do. You've got to give it to Martin Dubravka. Personally, I thought, well, Fernandez was captain versus West Ham, and that was his worst game for the tune. Everyone was bad that day, but he was especially not the greatest. But we know Martin Dubravka. He's loud. He's confident. He's everything you want in a goalkeeper. Give him the captain's armband if Lascelles doesn't play. And if Shelby is fit, which I don't think he will be, he might be fit for Man United. He might be fit for the cup game. I don't know, but for me, Longstaff's got to play with the army, and I think you've got, if this is the team that Rafa plays, I think you've got to put Devalga as the captain. Or you can even put Dummett as the captain. I forgot about that actually. I forgot Dummett was in the team. You could give Dummett the captain. Totally forgot we had Dummett in. But I'll probably give it to Dummett actually, but I don't really mind. To be fair, I don't really mind. Going on to the attack now, we need goals. We need a lot of goals. Because if we don't get goals, you obviously don't get points. And for me, Christian Atsu and Richie need to be on the wings. Richie was our best player versus Liverpool, and I think we should just get rid of Kennedy. I think we should just get rid of his loan. I've seen a post saying that Rafa Benitez is thinking about it. Don't know if it's true or not, but for me, you've got to. He's not good enough. He doesn't care about Newcastle United. Like, loan players after loan players with loaning players. If you sign someone on a permanent deal, they will want to play for the club. They want to play for the badge. They want to play for the shirt. Loan players. Well, I know Ronald on loan, but he's most likely going to sign for at the end of the season. Players like Fernandez, Shaw, they came in on a permanent deal, done really, really well. Loan players, Kennedy, what's he done? Over the recent years, I'm just trying to think of loan players that were signed who haven't done anything. Someone will come to my head, but there's players in that side, if you sign them on a loan, they will not do anything. It's as simple as that. And this would be Key's game, because Key was fantastic versus Watford, and it's unfortunate to see him go for the Asia tournament. But the thing is though, if he didn't have a friendly against Saudi Arabia with his country, he would have played in this game. He would have played against Liverpool. But going on to Perez and Rondon now, I usually Perez, I think you've got to bring him in with Muto playing against Liverpool. You could put Muto in, I'll just write his name there. Oh, we'll put Muto in. I don't really mind who plays, to be fair. I think Perez is a lot better coming off the bench. Like, I know he done really, really well against Watford when he came off the bench, but I don't know. And then Salomon Rondon up top. Hosselu was absolutely shocking against Liverpool. He was dreadful. He was like really, really bad. Like, probably the worst I've seen Hosselu in a very, very long time. And at the start of the season, I seen him when he scored them 2 goals. I'm like, well, he's going to be in the side now. What happened when the season got relegated? You bring in Steve McCallum, bring in Papi Cisse for 1 game, and then Alexander Mitrovic got dropped. Scored a goal against them, still lost 5-1, and then started most games and Mitrovic couldn't get a game. It's stuff like that, and I think Muto, Perez, whoever starts there needs a chance. And Salomon Rondon, we know what he can do now. He's pacey. He's really, really strong. He's got a little bit of pace on him, but thing about Rondon at the start of the season, he normally stays in that position, and they say the defence is there, and he's in line with the defence. At the start of the season, he didn't push. What's happened to this pen? He didn't push that way. Since he's got them goals, loads of confidence came into him. He's defence. 1, 2, 3. That's Watford's defence. He will pressure. Ball gets played over him. Pressure. Ball gets played over him. He'll pressure. And then as soon as that ball goes into the midfield, he's done his job. And we know Salomon Rondon now. We know how his game style is. And I hope to God he does start, because we need goals. My prediction for this game will be a 2-0 Watford, unfortunately. But yeah, I will be live for the game. Thanks for watching the video, everyone. The new lighting actually is really, really good as well. And yes, I'm quite happy and I'm quite excited for this big game. And then we've got Manchester United in a couple of days after that. It's going to be tough, and then we've obviously got the cup game, and all the games are just coming thick and fast. And as you may see from the thumbnail, it says our squad isn't ready and Rafa's fed up, which he is. And we know Rafa, and we know what he can do, we know what he has done, and I think he is getting a bit fed up. And I think if we do not get a win by February, he could just leave. It's as simple as that. The thing is, he's got the ability just to walk. He could just do that, because Rafa Benitez is that manager that you do not want to leave. It's as simple as that. Rafa wants his players, he wants his squad, and if he doesn't get that, he deserves to leave. But why is he here? the fans. He is here for the fans, and the fans need to stay behind this team from the first kick of the ball to the final kick of the ball. Fans have got to be behind that team, or whatever team Rafa Benitez plays. You've got to be behind the team, got to be behind the players, and hopefully we can get a win. So anyways people, that's going to be the end of the video. Make sure to leave a like on it, comment, subscribe if you're new. Follow all my social media links in the description, and yes, I'll see you all for the game tomorrow. Thanks for watching, goodbye.